and I wanted to make this video today t-shirt designs or any type of design that you want to put on a coffee mug or a necklace or whatever you are trying to sell via Facebook ads and Teespring or T-Chip or Gear Bubble or any of these sites that let you put whatever you want on whatever design you want on whatever you want to sell, basically. So I've gotten a lot of questions and a lot of people emailing me saying this is really hard. I haven't had a sale, or I've had 5 campaigns now and I haven't had one sale yet. So here's the thing. I've taken a look at all your shirts and they're really not good. You really have to have a good design in order to sell something, especially now that everybody pretty much knows what Teespring is. And you know, the market's getting a little bit saturated, but there's still a lot of room to actually make profits here using Facebook ads and Teespring or Gear Bubble or whatever you want to use. So I want to talk about actual designs today, and it's something that not a lot of you will be able to do. And I mean, maybe it's something some of you are really good at and maybe not, but here is just my take on how to come up with designs. There's no real system on how to do it, but this is you know, one of the easiest and best ways that I've done it in the past. So have you heard of this website? The website I'm going to use, it's called Google. I don't know if you've heard about it before, but that's what we're going to use. And what we're going to do is I'm going to type in, I'm going to just try and get some sayings just for like typography type design shirts with just words and, you know, basic design elements on it. So let's type in funny nursing sayings. And I'm going to go to images right away. So here's a bunch of sayings that you could put on shirts. Be nice. I might be your nurse someday. Now, if this actual design was on a shirt, I would say absolutely not. I would definitely hire a designer to do some type of cool typography type stuff with the design, but the overall saying is good. Now, you could say, you know, be nice. I might be your doctor someday, or be nice. I might be your paramedic someday, or something like that. You know, you could put a lot of different things in that one saying. Oh, don't mess with me. I get paid to stab people with sharp objects. That's a good one. Again, I would redo the design. Obviously, the text is terrible. Let's see here. If love can't cure it, nurses can. If love can't cure it, a paramedic can, a engineer can, or something. I know some of the things I'm saying isn't really going in with that design, but it's definitely a good saying that you could put on a shirt. Good little quote. Feel safe at night, sleep with a nurse. You could do that with cops. You could do that with firefighters. I think you get the idea. I mean, it's not too hard to come up with, you know, a few designs to get out there and test with. But this is basically, I mean, how I did it. Let's type in funny. Let me see here. Golf sayings. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here that I've already seen. This is a classic one. I got a hole in one, but then in the middle it says, you know, I got a cold beer on every hole and put 4 balls in one of the ponds. Obviously, you can't use the exact design, but let's see. There are more things to life than golf, but I ignore them. Now, this is one that's actually that could be used in tons of different niches. Obviously, I would not use this type of font. I would not use this image. I would not use this font. I wouldn't use this image at all. I would use a professional person who actually creates designs, is a designer for a living. If you're not a designer and you don't have $20 for a high quality design, then I think maybe you need to do something else, because this business does require capital. It does require money. And your first shirt or your first 10 or your first 20 shirts may not make any money. So you have to plan on that. So I would take this. I might actually take this. There are more things to life than golf, but I ignore them. There are more things to life than photography, but I ignore them. There are more things to life than any other sport that you want to put in there. Any other passion that people have. Hockey, skateboarding, football. The list goes on and on. You can put anything in here and you can come up with tons and tons of designs just from this one shirt. I'm glad I found this, because I'm doing this kind of on the fly, and I'm getting a little irritated when people say, email me and say, "Oh, I tried 5 campaigns, none of them worked. Like, what's wrong? Like, tell me what's wrong with my campaigns and why am I not selling any?" It's because your designs suck. I mean, I'm just going to put it right out there and be very, very blunt. Your designs suck. And that's the only reason you're not selling shirts. You may have the targeting on Facebook a little bit wrong, or you could have it a little bit better. But overall, from what I'm seeing from you guys, and I'm not saying it's everybody, because there are a lot of people that have brought me very good designs. But this one is definitely something that you should take into consideration, because I think, honestly, this saying right here on a coffee mug, on a shirt, could do really, really well. Even as a poster, you can sell posters, and you can sell bumper stickers, all kinds of crap. So let me show you. I'm gonna go to probably my second favorite freelance site, which is Fiverr.com. My first favorite freelance site is Upwork.com, but with Upwork, it takes a little more time, because you have to get bids for your jobs. And then if you want to do this long term, I definitely suggest that you hire someone from Upwork, where you can go to them, because they have a lot better people over there than Fiverr does. But Fiverr has worked really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in typography design, and here's the guy that I've used in the past. Sorry, the cat's getting on. Yeah, new kitties around the house. All right. And I'll link this up in the video in the description below this video, or somewhere on this page if you're watching it off of YouTube. But this is the guy that I've used in the past. He's really good. He's got a lot of orders. He's got 16 in the queue. It takes about 4 days to get your design back. But if you take a look at what he's done in the past, I mean, it's pretty good stuff. I mean, there's nothing here that would say, this kind of sucks. But I definitely recommend him. So I will leave a link to this person in the description of this video. And one more thing I want to talk about, since this came up. This design right here is actually a ugly sweater shirt, and it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell or whatever you call it. So the shirt, obviously the person who created the shirt or bought it from this Fiverr seller is going to be targeting people who like to lift weights, and it should sell really well. Right now it is November 7th. So, and the cat is on the desk again. Right now it's November 7th. So it's coming up on that season for ugly sweaters, and ugly sweaters sell a lot of shirts. I'm telling millions and millions of dollars will be sold this Christmas season of ugly sweater shirts. So you can take any niche, create an ugly sweater, put it up there, and it should sell pretty well for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Or even 2 months, even past Christmas, because a lot of people do their parties after Christmas. So, if you have any questions about this, please let me know. My contact information is below this video in the description. The cat is terrorizing my room now. I gotta get him out of here. Anyway, yeah, let me know. See ya.